Hey y'all, welcome to Life on Goldman Road. It is 15 minutes till 8. I have not had supper, I'm about to starve, but we're going to do donuts. We have a function tomorrow in Starkville. We are going to go watch Mississippi State and Southern Miss play football. We're going to tailgate. And everybody is bringing breakfast foods. It's a church function that we're going to go. One of the ladies in the church, her son plays for Southern. So we're going to go and cheer for both teams. But when he hits the field, we're going to cheer just a little bit louder. So we're going to do donuts. There's going to be pigs in the blanket, sausage balls, cinnamon rolls, honey bun cake, breakfast casserole. There's going to be so much food there, and we're going to add to it. We are going to add to it. There are several things that I'm going to do tonight. I say several, like I'm not taking a whole lot. So apple cider donuts, that's what we're going to work on first. I also have a recipe for Coca-Cola cake donuts. It's a chocolate. Coca-Cola cake is a chocolate cake. I don't know if you've ever had it at Cracker Barrel, but it is divine. Anyway, we're going to try to do those, and then we'll have to see. Clarence is going to do pig shots, and those have to sit in the refrigerator overnight, and they will be cooked in the morning. My donuts are going to cook tonight. I'm hoping everything goes to plan. My kitchen is a wreck. The dishwasher is going. I have literally one sink empty, so I can wash and do as I go. So on the stove back here, right there, I have 1.5 cups of apple cider reducing. I just picked this up tonight. It's apple cider. I looked for the caramel because that does really good, but they were out. They had original and cinnamon. Well, cinnamon's already going to go into this, and I probably could have done cinnamon and just left the cinnamon out. But anyway, my brain was not working, and there was way too many people in Walmart. So I got the original. I am reducing it. It takes about 20 minutes, and that's 1.5 cups on the stove, and we're going to reduce it down to 1/2 cup. So we're going to concentrate that apple cider. The rest of the ingredients are pretty straightforward. Flour, baking powder, soda, cinnamon. Now it calls for nutmeg and cardamom. I don't have that. We're not adding that. We are not nutmeg people. We just don't. Salt, buttermilk, brown sugar, an egg, vanilla, butter, and then it's going to be a cinnamon sugar topping with sugar, cinnamon, and butter. So I'm going to get out my donut pan, and it says this makes 12 donuts. We'll see. If we have extra, we may turn those into like donut holes. So we will see how it goes, but about 20 minutes here on the stove to reduce that 1.5 cups of apple cider to 1/2 cup. Okay, in here I have our wet ingredients. We have our buttermilk, brown sugar, an egg, vanilla, melted butter, and I think this is where we put in our reduction as well. Yes, so let me grab that. Okay, so we're going to stir. Okay. Now, our dry ingredients I have over in the KitchenAid, and we are just going to pour this in there and let the KitchenAid do the work for us. So let's go over there. Okay. To our dry ingredients, we're just going to pour in our wet. Okay. good. My oven is preheating. I got a fly that's aggravating me. Now it says to pipe in the pans, but I don't have time for that. So we're going to try to get it to spoon in. So let me get it here from the mixer. Alright, let me give it another little stir because I had some on my beater that was not incorporated. So we want to make sure down in the bottom all that flour is good. Now, alright, so we have a great batter right there. Smells lovely. Let me get a spoon. Now this may take some time, but we're gonna spoon in to our biscuit pan. Okay, we have some left in our bowl. So my donut pan must be smaller than theirs because it's supposed to make 12 donuts. So what we're going to do is get out the donut hole pan and we're going to fill that. And then when that gets full, because you know we're making a different kind of donut, so I probably will have extra left over from that recipe as well. So when the oven comes to temp, I'm going to put this in and let me see how long it's going to bake. Okay, it only cooks for 10 to 12 minutes and holes are 9 to 10 minutes, so quick and easy. All right, I just wanted to show you they're cooling right now. And then donut holes, there was more than I expected. So these are cooling in the pan for just a minute, and then our donuts are back here and they look and smell delicious. Now what I'll do is dip them in melted butter and then in cinnamon and sugar, so they will be nice and coated and crunchy, and they will be fabulous for in the morning. On to chocolate. Okay, got the chocolate donuts and a few donut holes made from that. It was pretty much the same as the other donuts, making them up, so I didn't take you through that. I will leave the recipe down below though. Now it is time to put our cinnamon sugar coating on our apple cider donuts and donut holes. So we're going to take a 1/4 cup of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon. We have mixed that together. We're going to take 2 tablespoons of butter, melt that, and then brush on the tops of each donut. And that one, the center, just, yeah. And then that's the bottom. So we're going to brush the tops and dip it in our cinnamon sugar mixture. So let's do that right quick. Okay, bad angle, but we're gonna try this. I feel like I'm working backward. All right, we're gonna take our butter, brush over the top, and into our cinnamon sugar mixture. It makes a little crust. Now, they said these were best to eat immediately, But we're eating them in the morning. They'll be fine. I just don't want to put too much butter on them and make them soggy. Okay. We're going to continue on with that until we have all glazed. All right, the cinnamon and sugar donuts and donut holes are ready. I don't know if you can see that little crust that formed, but they are going to be so good in the morning. All right, let's get this chocolate glaze going. We need 2 tablespoons of cocoa. And I don't know if y'all have ever used this. To me, this is the hardest thing to incorporate into anything. We've got a 1/4 cup of softened butter. We're going to add that in. Let me double check my recipe. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of our Coca-Cola. Okay. And we're looking for a cup to a cup and a half of, no, a cup and a half or 2 cups of powdered sugar. And let's see. I've got our heat on medium right now. While that comes up to temp, let me get our powdered sugar, and we're also going to put in a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a teaspoon of salt. So let me grab that. Okay, hopefully y'all can see right here. To put our donut holes underneath, and I'll come back and do those soon. Oh, I hope this works. Okay. Donut. Oh, and you can't see me dip. Hang on, I'm going to move you around for just a second. Alright, we're going to dip. And then we're going to set it like that. Hopefully that chocolate will harden. I apologize for moving the camera. Alright, let's get the rest of these done. Alright, y'all, we got those glazed. They look great. It's dripping underneath like it's supposed to. But those are all glazed, and the chocolate is actually staying on them really, really well. Had chocolate left over, and then the few donut holes. Let me get out of the... They look really good. And I may just take the chocolate donuts tomorrow, but anyway. Chocolate donuts. Yum, yum, yum. Now, I did some pictures of Clarence doing the pig shots. He did the pineapple and brown sugar. I will leave that recipe below. and I will put on the screen like what he was doing and the directions of how to do it. Anyway, they're very good. So it is late. It is 10:23. So I'm going to sign off. I appreciate each and every one of you showing up and hanging out. So until next time, I'll see you later.